Hi, Danielle Silver here. I'm right outside this shop in Glastonbury called Enchanted Florals. It's a beautiful florist shop, but it's got a bit of a difference because it's in Glastonbury and they've got some lovely things in here. And I'm just going to speak to a lady called Nina Norton, I think her surname is, but she's got some lovely handcraft, beautiful witchy brooms here. They're really lovely ones. Look at this, it's really nice. They're £22.50, they're really lovely. They're really, really sturdy, you can really see yourself working with this. And anyway, I'm going to take you in this beautiful shop now, so come with me. Lovely, look at these lovely fairy wings up here. Nina makes things like this, but it was fairy gardens, so there's beautiful flowers. And there's some, look at these. Oh, these are lovely, aren't they? To catch your fairies in the garden. And the elementals. Oh, there we are. We've got some lovely stuff here. We've got a floor here. Got some sort of floral. That's quite nice, isn't it? That's lovely. Glastonbury, and over here, look at all the fairies up here. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they? Lovely. I'm going to talk to Nina now, and she can tell you about what she does here. And hi Nina.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How long have you had this shop in Glastonbury?
10 years this year.
10 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And you do a lot of different sort of things, don't you, to the normal sort of florists, don't you?
Yeah.
Because you're in Glastonbury, so. And you told me you work with the fairy element, really, don't you? So tell me about that.
Well, I've always been very interested in elementals and fairies and goblins and pixies and all that kind of stuff. And so when I opened up the florists, it was pretty obvious to come into Glastonbury and open up a florist. So it gave me the platform to be able to sell stuff that was fairy related and then kind of combine it with the floristry and other crafts that I did as well.
Yeah. So what sort of things do you actually do? You do do you do ceremonies and things like that? You do. Yes. What do you do?
I've been very fortunate that I've been able to work with a lot of celebrants and high priestesses and druids and stuff over the last 10 years. So I've got a bit of a reputation to do ceremonies and alternative weddings, which obviously gives me the opportunity to be really creative. So I've done fairy themed weddings that have been hand fastings, then very druid, pagan, gothic, you name it.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So what's the most unusual one would you say you've done?
There's a few that are unusual in their own right. Possibly my most excitable one was 2 years ago, I think it was. I did a Mad Hatter's Alice in Wonderland proper themed. So the wedding bouquet actually had little playing cards, little mushrooms, that kind of thing in there, which you'll find on my Facebook page and stuff. But they did they were in full-on outfits.
Okay, that sounds lovely. So what one did you enjoy the most doing?
There's been a few actually that I've really enjoyed. I kind of I get more involved the bigger they are, and obviously the more creative they are. And if a bride and groom are able to give me the scope to be really creative and think outside the box, then I love that more.
Okay. I want to talk about your brooms. You've got some lovely witchy brooms here.
Yeah.
So
sure. I'll
be careful. This one's really nice. But I haven't got a price on this one. They are £22.50, aren't they? There's one's here. This is this one.
Yeah, I get one now.
Is that one for rituals? Is that one for
Well,
jumping over?
I basically the reason that I started buying lessons was that, as I said earlier, I do quite a lot of hand fastings, and I've got quite involved with the Goddess Temple, and part of their package is to have a besom and a hoop. So I've kind of got involved in making those. So this is just a example of a simple decorated one that I can do for weddings or ceremonies or just a gift actually.
This is lovely, isn't it? I love these brooms. They're really sturdy as well, aren't they? They're really lovely. Proper. Really
I
nice.
kind of make sure. I got involved with a guy that copies them in Dorset.
Right.
And he's got a really good reputation. So they're all hand copies at the right time and assembled by one person. So they're really well made. And people like them because.
So how if you was to have a hand fasting and we wanted you to do the flowers, how much how long in advance would we have to book you?
Notice?
Yeah.
Well, it's a funny thing. As far a notice as possible, because that's better for everybody, because we've got time to then look into things. But the thing about hand fastings are, because they're quite
spontaneous sometimes.
Yes, and Glastonbury people tend to be a little bit more last minute. And also people come to Glastonbury and get very kind of loved up by the whole place. And I have had people that walked in and said, I'm getting married, hand fasting. I said, great, when? This afternoon. It's probably the shortest notice. But you know, we do put it out of the bag if need be. But I would say about 6 months is a good sort of.
All right, so that's lovely. Is there anything else I need to know about your wonderful, beautiful, beautiful? It is beautiful. It's worth coming just to browse because it's lovely.
Yeah.
We've got lovely, all the lovely flowers. Because they're lovely. It's just really, that feels lovely and light in here. Just like fairies. You know,
Yes,
like
well,
element, you know.
exactly. I mean, I always wanted to create a place for people to come and have an experience, not just to spend money.
What about the fairy balls? Do you get involved with them?
I sort of dip in and out of it. It does depend on how it falls. Quite often, they tend to fall around Mother's Day, so there's been quite a few of them I haven't been able to get involved. But yes, I do know quite a lot of them in the fairy realm, let's say.
Okay. All right, well, thank you for speaking to me today. Have you got a card or something?
Yeah, sure.
Share us? And this is in Glastonbury. It's just opposite the Gauntlet here. So you can find Nina and her shop and all of like beautiful fairy stuff.
Okay, so that's my card.
And
I do a lot of following on Instagram and Facebook mainly.
Okay. All right.
So,
Okay. Thank you for talking to me
Okay.
today.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe, Danielle Silver Medium. Bye. Bye.